Hi Libra. How are you guys? We're going to do your reading real quick. So we're going to dive right in. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is your pre-shuffle. I'll go over it real briefly and then we will do a spread with the Ethereal Visions deck. So how are you guys? I hope you're well. All right, so interesting. This is going to be interesting because we have some mixed energies here. So the first card that came out with your pre-shuffle was the Knight of Wands. So that's somebody taking action. And then we have the High Priestess. So this is somebody that doesn't really take action. The High Priestess is somebody that acts aloof. She has, you know, kind of has some superpowers. She's intuitive. But she doesn't let on. She doesn't have to show her abilities. She just kind of sits back and observes, you know. And then we have the Five of Cups, which is sadness, feeling left out. I don't know, somebody maybe, well, I'll tell you in a minute. So then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so that's things moving forward. And we have the Moon card. This Moon card in this deck is kind of crazy because, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a, you know, the Moon card is about what's hidden, you know, what's in the shadows. But look at that. This Moon card, there's an eye. It's like a third eye right there. So it's like somebody is pretending not to see, or they don't want to see, or they're looking away but peeking back. Interesting, right? Something like that. We do have some indication of union too, but let's move on. So this is timeless. All my videos are timeless, so please don't force it. My extendeds are also timeless. I only have I don't do personals, or really extendeds. What I have is a few kind of extended, almost personals for each zodiac sign. Those turn out like personals. So if you're interested in a personal, there's only a small amount of energy that comes through for those, so they turn out very clear. They really blow my mind. So I'll link those down below. You can check those out if you'd like. Okay, let's see what's going on. Libra, I love you guys. I hope you're well. Oh, and stick around to the end because we're going to do an intuitive test, okay? There it is again, the Moon. Crazy. Even crazier that I'm not focusing. There. The Moon card. So things that are not illuminated. Things that are in the shadows, unknown. Secrets. Ooh, the Fool. I like that. Aries energy, new beginning, bright and new, letting go of baggage. 2 major arcana starting out. That's crazy. So that's Pisces and Aries. Okay, 3 of Swords. Pain, heartbreak. Interesting. I might end up doing another spread on this because I didn't mean to do this spread actually. Queen of Wands. So possibly this is, it's kind of like something I was feeling there. It's something that you, and roles can be reversed, so don't get mad at me, but it looks like it's something that you took action or didn't take action on, ended up hurting you, I think. Let's keep going. Knight of Pentacles. So that's your person. The Knight of Pentacles is my favorite knight because he's stable. He, you know, is methodical. It doesn't just fly in and out, okay? He thinks it through. Wow. So your person wants a stable new beginning. And I think they're willing to wait for it. Maybe you've kept this person waiting, and that's why this mixed energy here. Now, I never support you guys waiting for anyone. I think you got to move on with your life, get on with your life, live your best life, have your adventures. Don't get caught up in the, you know, someday game, or, you know, if they're not good for you or somebody's not good for you right now, then for whatever reason, then, you know, you have to do the other things you have to do right now. You don't want your life to stall, okay? That's the worst thing you can do. So yeah, 4 of Cups. I just can't really figure out if this is you causing it or them. But recent past, somebody maybe missed out on an opportunity. Knight of Cups. Somebody didn't take advantage of an opportunity, it looks like. 6 of Swords. So leaving the situation. That could be just leaving the dynamic of the situation. That's not necessarily, that sometimes, this is usually a good card, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're leaving this relationship. It could mean that the dynamic is changing. Ace of Wands. 2 aces. So something new is going to begin. Let's dive in deeper. I felt this when I started laying out the spread, that I wanted to ask real specific questions. So the Hermit and the Magician on the bottom of the deck. The Hermit is somebody who seeks enlightenment. The Magician is all about, what do we want? So it's, somebody's looking into really digging deep about what they want. For a lot of you, I think that's you. Okay. Sorry, my kids are blowing up my phone. All right, so let's see what happens next. So it looks like you or they, we can reverse the roles. Somebody is more passionate, or maybe able to show more passion towards the relationship. Somebody's secretive about, somebody doesn't know if they want to start over or isn't showing it. It's the High Priestess came through strong. Your person, it looks like, wants to come in. It might be slow, but in that sense, it's stable. What happens next? A decision needs to be made. Oh, 9 of Cups. Did y'all see that fly? So 9 of Cups, that's blessings, wish fulfillment. 2 of Pentacles, again, a decision. Wow, another decision. Wow. Okay. Star card, lots of strong major arcana here. Star card, that's a wish fulfillment. It's healing, hope. And then there's the Lovers card, Gemini energy. This is Aquarius, but it's choosing. It's making a decision. So we've got 3 major decision cards showing up right together. Okay, tell me more. And then we have the Hierophant. This is truth, clarity. Could be a high-level relationship. There's Ace of Swords. So do we have every single ace? 1, 2, 3. The only ace we don't have is the Pentacle. Okay, so tell me more about what's going on here. What happens next? Or no, tell me how Libra, how does Libra, okay, I'm not even gonna, let me just focus. You guys, if you're not subscribed, I strongly recommend you do that. Not only does it help the channel, but I think also it helps your energy come in clearer. My precedence, I always put precedence on subscribers, okay? So their energy pulls in the strongest. Okay, so there's communication. Libra. Your energy is I don't know. It looks like you're wanting, you're wanting some conversation or communication about stability. Libra, are you going back and forth though? Maybe this person can't reach you. Hangman, but then there's a strong desire. So one moment. Do you want them to tell you that they want you and show you that they want you, and it just, but what happens then is you pull back? There you are. I know you guys don't want drama, right? Or do you? I don't think so. How does this person feel about Libra? Well, we already got the Devil card for that. So they're pretty smitten, intrigued, attached, or I think you just want some sense of what's going on here. Your person wants to move forward. Maybe let go of the past. Communication. The Emperor. I think you need somebody that's going to take charge, because it looks like one of you is not real clear and communicative of what they want, and the other person, instead of taking charge, I think is cowering down, or I think there's a need or a desire for someone to just take charge, like the Emperor, and be like, I want this, and say it strongly and boldly and declare it. And somewhere that not happening is causing, discrepancy in how we feel and how we act. Yeah, options. Shoot, I just had something. Is this twin flame soulmate? What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, so for a lot of you, definitely a deep soul. Did I just ask, is this twin flame, and the divine feminine came up right after the divine masculine? So powerful. There are two almost personals for Libra that are about soulmate journey and the towards union. Those are really, really, really good. I'll link those down below. If that's your situation, which obviously this is confusing, you might want to check those out. They're like personal readings, but they're a fraction of the price. So Emperor, Empress. So it looks like twin flame. That would explain why it's confusing. I just want to see what's next. Lots of twin flame energy going on right now. I think we're about to get into a retrograde, so something's going to come forward, but it's good to know how to handle it. This keeps coming up. So yeah, there's some flighty, flaky, and energy here. Sword is down. There's a lot of love. King of Pentacles. Two of Swords. It's back and forth. There, it's like I almost feel like there might be some game playing. Like the sword is down, so that's detached, right? Which caused somebody else to walk away, even though they didn't want to. They felt blocked. Maybe somebody was blocked. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. We'll pull an oracle, and then we'll do your we'll do an intuition test. Temperance. So that's looks like what's next. There's going to be, and this is a need to be patient, but this is, give a little, get a little. Nobody's going to take full action here. And you both feel hurt, which is crazy. What's next? Union. This is unbelievable. What a mess. But look what's next. Union, twin flame, 1111. This is unbelievable. You guys, if you're struggling, it's hard to get real detailed outcomes. You do have union coming, but this is a little bit, it's not, there's a lot of people watching this and pulling in a ton of energy. And that's, again, subscribe if you watch the channel a lot, because you want your energy to take precedence and come through clear. But this is a little bit of a mess. But you do have union coming. But it's this, you know, kind of holding back or give a little, get a little. This looks like it's going to continue. Check out those extendeds if you want. They're super detailed for this kind of thing. Let me grab an oracle real quick. No, not that one. No. Okay. Libra, please. Deep knowing. Holy moly. There is that. It's, remember we got the High Priestess over and over. There it is. There's a deep knowing. I think there's conflict because there's a deep knowing that this is something real and substantial. You know that deep down, but it's not playing out as such. So that's, I think, where the... you guys, let me know in the comments. I'm very curious. Let's do your intuition tests. These are so fun. I love doing them. And let me know if you like them, so we'll keep doing them. Look at that. I mean, I should have got a thumbnail out of that. Beautiful. But it's not all, you know, rainbows and butterflies, unfortunately. Sorry, I'm going to try and get a thumbnail real quick. I love this. Look at how their faces are. Beautiful. Okay. All right, let's do an intuition test. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so I'm going to choose 3 crystals, or I'm going to lay out 3 crystals, and you guys are going to dig deep. Oh, my kids, I'm sorry. Oh, good. I don't have to go get them, so we have more time. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Jeff.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. It's okay. One more second. These are my kids. I can't really, and I'm trying to not have to go get them from school. Okay. All right. So we're going to look at 3 crystals. I'm going to put 3 crystals out, and you guys are going to intuitively choose the one that I choose. Okay. All right. I've already decided. So we have this beautiful amethyst. We have this blue something. Something. There, isn't that pretty? And we have this other amethyst. Okay, I'm going to show you this one again because I don't know if it focused. All right, so I'm going to give you a minute. Take a deep breath. I'm going to focus on one of these crystals, and then you guys can guess. Hold on, I just bounced around. Okay. The amethyst. I bounced around a little bit to this one. I think probably because I could feel some of you doing it. But I gotta practice, get better at this. But anyway, let me know which one you chose and how this reading applied to you. Those extendeds, especially if this applied to you, I would definitely check out those links below. They're so just valuable. Okay, and leave me a comment. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye, Libra.